Greetings family, greetings brothers and sisters, back to Africa, back to the motherland. And Niger it has been, reaching the airwaves, our airwaves. And this time it's Niger and Nigeria, neighbors who have been fighting. Actually, Nigeria is the leader of ECOWAS, and it's the one that wanted to sanction Niger more than any other country, controlled by the president, grandfather, Tinubu himself. But after a tense year, Nigeria has reached out to Niger, and in a significant move for regional stability, Nigeria has reaffirmed its commitment not to destabilize Niger, paving the way for a resumption of military cooperation between the two countries. The announcement follows a meeting between the two chiefs of staff of the two armies, marking a turning point after a year of strained relations since the military seized power in Niger in July 2023. Niger, for its part, confirmed its willingness to resume its active participation in the Multinational Joint Task Force, a regional coalition fighting terrorism and cross-border crime. You see, when you stand by what you believe in, when you say, I am doing this for my people and I'm not going to be scared, I will fight, and the puppets can go to hell, they will come back begging you for your friendship. It's like the prodigal son coming back to the father to ask for forgiveness. But I think probably maybe they are trying in all ways to pull these guys back into ECOWAS.
No, the other day Tinubu was begging these guys to help them fight terrorism. So I think it's a strategy for ECOWAS. And Nigeria being the leader in ECOWAS, Tinubu being the chairman, it makes sense for me to use his military guy to say, you know what, join hands with these guys because we need their support, especially the military.
Yeah.
They did ask for their help. They said that the AES must come back and help them fight terrorism just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So this is a starting point for ECOWAS. And if they are being advised by your EUs, I think the EU has given them the go-ahead to say, you know what, just swallow your pride. Come back with them, go back to these guys and beg for their help and beg for their friendship. They're gonna be excited about it, and in the meantime, they'll be helping you fight terrorism, or they'll be helping you. There'll be more because it's not about fighting terrorism anyway. They'll help. They will soothe up, and they will allow us to come back into their countries. Maybe it's a strategy for the EU to say we need to come back to these countries, and this is the only way. Make friendship. Let us see each other as brothers and sisters. And once again, colonialism. These guys were very strategic since the times of colonialism. So even bringing in the Bible and religion, it was not as easy as people make it to be. At some point, some accepted it. At some point, they all rejected it, and they had to come back with strategies to say, "This is the best for you. Let's do it this way." So it's a strategy for them.
This is a strategy, and another thing that is is raising heads is when Niger took over. When Abdulrahman Tiani and his group took over the government, there was this prime project that was at hand, this trans-saharan gas pipeline. You see? Imagine it's back because they cancelled it, but now you remember they started the trans-Saharan gas pipeline because Russia was not supplying, or they demolished the pipeline getting gas from Russia to Europe, and Europe has been suffering. And they saw Africa as a very nice place to get cheap gas for that purpose, and so that they can cut off Russia. But Niger, Abdulrahman Tiani closed the project. Yeah. But now the gas pipeline is back, and as they are saying is Africa will supply Europe with gas from 2027. And let me read this. Niger's Ministry of Petroleum has announced that the trans-Saharan gas pipeline, an ambitious project crossing Algeria, Niger, and Nigeria, will supply the international market with natural gas from 2027. This gas pipeline of more than 4,000 kilometers, of which more than 1,000 kilometers will cross Nigerian territory, represents a major cooperation between these three African countries. Niger, which has more than 23 billion cubic meters of gas reserves, will play a key role in this project. The initial agreement for the construction of this gas pipeline was signed in 2009, but its implementation has been postponed several times. Today, ministers from the three countries committed to making this strategic project a reality, with a total investment estimated at $10 billion, with planned capacity of 30 billion cubic meters of gas per year. The trans-saharan gas pipeline will help diversify gas supply sources, particularly for Europe. Yeah, it was major because they wanted to, drop Russia. You see? So this is one of the things that they have to do to effect. Yeah. Because remember, there was this minister who came to Nigeria, French minister, and he was denied from going
Via
Niger. Yeah, they had to go back, refuel, and go around. Yeah, so it's working, but for the benefit of these guys. So these guys have to be very careful, especially in Niger.
I don't know what Chani. Well, maybe it makes business sense to him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, let us just sell, because anyways, why else would we have this gas if we can't make profits from it? I don't know. It's just that if it's a business kind of agreement, then it's okay. But if it's you soothing up to these people, then it's a problem for me, because
I think for him it's business. But I'm hoping that they are going to get the value, the real value.
Of course, Chani stands his stands his ground.
Mostly we've been getting, like for uranium, they used to get like 0.8 euros when the market price is 200 euros.
Yeah, and they're the ones selling at that price.
Yeah.
Stealing and going to sell at a very high price.
So, guys, we are hoping that it won't ruin the AES Confederation. We have just started. We want to do away with their coin and all that. Let us know what you think in the comment section. If you'd like to support us, we have buy me a coffee in the description and on your screen. We also have super chats and super thanks. And if you'd like to have a heart like this one, this is good for summer, very good. In it, you don't experience any extra heat. Good for winter. With this, you are covered from snow and cold, or sleet or rain and all that. It's from the Sahel. And if you'd like one of these, send us an email on the screen, and we'll continue talking and send one to you. We see you in the next one.